Hello friends, how are you today? Welcome back. Making my liquid IV. Doing pretty good on my water today. Check it out, check it out. Helps that I got up at 5:30 this morning and I had 3 of these down before 9 o'clock. So that was pretty good. That really helped me out. So now it's time to get my hydration in. I ran out a couple days ago, so I needed to get a new bag. Still strawberry flavored because it's really delicious, so strawberry. Drinking my matcha. Little afternoon pick-me-up. Definitely a little weird with the matcha, but it's all right. Today, friends, I need to prep a little bit of food for the week because if I don't have food ready to go at lunchtime, I kind of just eat whatever, make up whatever, and then sometimes I'll even just call my mother-in-law and be like, let's go out for lunch because I don't know what to eat. I need to eat at home because that's how we stay within our calorie budget, right? So we eat at home. I have some chicken drumsticks out. I thought I had chicken breasts, but I don't have any more in my freezer, and we are not shopping this week. So I'm gonna make chicken, and I don't know if I'm gonna get to it tonight. This might be a split video, so I might do the rest tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm not going anywhere. So I can do it early in the morning for my lunch tomorrow. I'm gonna make quinoa and lentils, and it's gonna be delicious. So that's what we're having for lunch this week. Quinoa, lentils, chicken. I've got some frozen spinach here because I have no fresh vegetables. I've got an onion. I've got some frozen bell peppers. So we're gonna just mix all that up and call it a lunch. And that's what's for lunch this week. Also another reason why I didn't want to start is because, of course, my kitchen dishes were not done. So I still gotta finish that up real quick before I start cooking. But that's okay. So it'll be like cooking lunch and dinner at the same time. We'll get it done. So let's get started. Finally got all those dishes all done up, so now they're ready. I still need to get my chicken cooked for my lunches. So let's do that now, and then we will start the quinoa and the lentils and all that. I'm thinking I might do like curry lentils, just because curry is kind of sounding good right now, but let's just start with cooking the chicken. So I got this pack of drumsticks. It's a big old giant pack. And I'm just gonna kind of do a quick basic seasoning. So we're gonna start with some salt and pepper. I'm just gonna generously apply the salt because, you know, it's got skin on there, so the skin doesn't really absorb the salt very well. All right, we'll do some generous amounts of black pepper. Garlic herb seasoning. I think this has a little salt in it too, but with chicken, it needs it. So let's see how we're gonna, maybe I should have oiled this up so it sticks better. I don't know. I'll have to like rub it around a little bit. Now we're gonna go in with just a touch of smoked paprika. I don't want too much because I don't want it to be too smoky flavored, but I like just a tiny bit for just some regular chicken. Gives a little extra flavor. Just kind of pat the seasoning in, because then we're gonna flip it over and do the other side. All right, that worked out pretty good, didn't it? Let's make sure we got room for the other side. The salt. Whoop. Generous salting. And we're gonna go in with the pepper again. The garlic and herbs. Whoop. Okay, that might be a little much. It's gonna be all right. It'll just taste like a little bit of burnt garlic. Just going with a sprinkle of paprika. This is the smoked paprika. And the oven just beeped that it's done preheating. So I'm gonna wash my hand and stick these chickens in there. I think I'm gonna put them in for about 45 minutes. That should probably be long enough. Give them a little check-see, and if they need to go longer, they need to go longer. But anyways, let's get those in the oven. All right, my friends, the chicken is done, and look how beautiful it is. Try not to tip it too much so the juice doesn't spill out, but that is just beautiful. Well, that is the chicken for lunch, and now we're gonna get on to the lentils and the quinoa. And I was just gonna do quinoa, and the reason I'm doing this is because I'm trying to cook the stuff that's in my pantry. Now, we tend to just eat like a lot of rice. So I'm gonna move it on. We have a lot of quinoa in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and start adding some quinoa into the rotation, because if it's in my pantry, I should probably start eating it. And also, my doctor's recommendation was that I start getting more fiber in my diet, and lentils and beans and things like that have lots of fiber. So I thought lentils and quinoa would probably mix well together. And I'm just going with what I have in my house. I have onion, bell pepper, I have some spinach. And so I'm just gonna kind of mix all that together and throw a little seasoning on that and just kind of see how it comes out. And I'm gonna eat that with the chicken for lunch. Watching friends while I cook. We are gonna get ready to make our quinoa and our lentils. I did decide I was gonna make curry lentils, so I'm just gonna make plain quinoa. I found this in my pantry, and it's these boil in a bag little quinoa pouches. I don't know how much this makes, so I think there's 3 or 4 left in here. 3 left. There's 3 left in here, so I'm gonna boil all 3 of these just to, I don't know, see how they come out, I guess. Water's boiling. I'm gonna pop these in. So these boil for 10 minutes. And then I have my onion chopped here. I have some frozen chopped bell pepper. My lentils, I need to rinse them still. I'm going to boil these and cook this before I start on the lentil curry. Let me pop these in. And hey Siri, set a timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes starting now.
All right, we'll come back in a few minutes when I can get this started. All right, friends, the quinoa is all done, and it made a lot of quinoa, so, which is, you know, good, but really good. And I'm struggling with the water today. I don't know. From day to day, it's different. But we're gonna start the curry now. I got the lentils boiling. They need to go for about a half an hour. In fact, I'm gonna turn them down just a little bit because I don't think they need to boil that hard. And it's just water, lentils, and I just put I put those little onion butts in there from when I was chopping my onion. That's gonna go in the curry. So, I want a little salt. Usually, like if I'm making a curry or something like that, usually I like to follow a recipe, but I'm gonna experiment today. So, hopefully it comes out tasting really good. In fact, I was just gonna use just this curry chili. It's the Signature Select Safeway brand of the Thai style red curry paste, because way cheaper than I think it's the Thai Kitchen brand, which is, I got the Thai Kitchen brand coconut milk. But I don't think I've ever used this before. Usually I just use like tomato paste. So I don't know how hot this is. Hopefully not too hot, but I was thinking I might use half the jar and then maybe some tomato paste. Have any of you tried this? I don't know how hot it is. I'm scared. Because if it's really hot, I mean, you would think if it was really hot, they would label it hot, but. Or not. Very good, but definitely a mix in. Oh, it's spicy. Yeah, I think I'm going to cut this with a little tomato paste. So maybe half the jar, and then maybe like 3 or 4 tablespoons of tomato paste. But that's good. Oh, that's got good flavor. Maybe I should just leave it like that, because I'm going to add the coconut milk in there, and that will definitely simmer it down a lot. Okay, this is getting hot. I'm going to add the veggies in, which is just some bell pepper and onion. Oh gosh. Maybe I should add the onion first or turn it down. Because that is... Alright, I'm a little scared because this is frozen. So wish me luck. We'll throw the onion on top. Woo! I'm going to let that water sizzle out of there. I've cooked this down a little bit, and now I'm going to go ahead and start adding my seasonings. So I'm going to add my garlic. I like a good amount of garlic. Try to squeeze that all out of the tube. Alright. Got the garlic out. And let's see, I'm going to go in with some cumin as well. Some turmeric. Whoop. Okay, we're going to get a little bit of turmeric in there. Give it a nice pretty color. And some curry powder. I love the flavor. So good. Woo! Alright, let's give that a stir. Ooh, I can smell those spices. Smell so good. I did not have any tomato paste up here. So, we're just going to go in with the chili because I don't have any tomato paste up here and I don't want to go downstairs. Oh, that's a little more than half the jar. It smells so good. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm going to add the coconut milk. Nice creamy coconut milk. This is really, really creamy coconut milk. Because it's so creamy, I'm going to add some broth. Because I do want this to be like a sauce. I'm going to start with a cup of this chicken bone broth. I bought the Kirkland sipping bone broth. And I had some this morning. It was so good. It literally tastes like just liquid roasted chicken. So, so good. So I'm going to add this in there too. Guess I could have added tomato sauce. But I don't want it to be too tomatoey because that's not the point of what I want this dish to be. And we're going to let this heat up. You know what I was going to add in here that I forgot just now? Okay, so let's get the spinach because I forgot that. This is frozen spinach, about 10 ounces I think, and I just squeezed all the liquid out of it and I'm flicking it everywhere. So we're just going to kind of scatter it in here because I wanted to have some vegetable-iness too because, you know, we're trying to be healthy here. I just thought I'd give you a close-up of what that looks like because yummy. Alright, let's go ahead and give this a little tasty. Ooh, it's got some heat. It's got some heat. Not gonna lie. Whoo. Yeah, that's, oh my gosh. For just kind of throwing stuff in, probably could have used a little less of the chili paste for myself, but yeah, delicious. And I'm going to go ahead and stir in, I think, well, I don't know if I'm going to stir the lentils in now. My plan was to stir some, like about 3 cups of lentils into this, but I don't know. If I leave it like this, then I can just kind of have the sauce and put it on whatever I want later. But I did make extra lentils because I did not want to have to cook more later on down the line, so I can just freeze whatever it is I don't use, and then that way they will be available to me later on. I think the lentils are about done. I think the sauce is about done. I think the quinoa is about done. I'm going to heat up my chicken drumsticks. Let's plate this up and see what we got going on here because it's lunchtime. I'm hungry and this smells fantastic. Alright friends, I'm going to serve up and I'm just going to go with, I think, about a half a cup of the quinoa. Probably don't even need this. Probably just the lentils would be delicious. I was going to do just a half a cup of the lentils also, but I think I'm going to go in with like 3/4 of a cup because this looks delicious. Check it out so far. All right, and then this is a Weight Watcher serving spoon. So this measures a half a cup. So I'm gonna do about half a cup of that, because that is spicy. Let's go get the chicken. Oh, I just heated up my chicken in the air fryer and it came out delicious. We did taste the chicken last night. It was crazy delicious. So here's the plate. And yeah, yum. I can't wait to dig into this. So let me give this a taste. Dun, 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 the moment of truth. A little bit of everything, mix it all in, right? Get a little quinoa, a little lentils, a little sauce. So warm and satisfying. Super hearty. If I had had like boneless chicken, I would have definitely put the chicken probably like right in the sauce or right on top and put the sauce over it. I mean, I still can't go back and put the sauce over that chicken. It'll be delicious. The sauce, I made it a little spicy. And I like kind of medium spicy food, and this is a little bit on the above medium spicy. It's not like hot, but it'll definitely warm you up on a really cold day. Yeah, so good. Well, that is my meal prep for the week. I like to have my breakfast and lunches pretty much ready to go for me. I don't really mind making my breakfast, so cooking my bacon and eggs. I've been using quick oats, so that cooks in about the same amount of time it takes the turkey bacon to cook. So very quick breakfast for me. And then, having food already prepared for me to just reheat and just eat right away. Like even when I do salads, have all the veggies all chopped up for my salad so I can just throw it together. I don't like to think about what it is I have to eat because then I get food anxiety. I don't know if anybody else gets food anxiety, but I get food anxiety. And then I don't know what I want to eat, and then that's when I start making bad decisions. And then that way I can even just keep track of my calories and my macros for breakfast and lunch. They're already done for the whole week, and I don't have to think about it. It's the same every day. That's it. Yeah, so I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat this. I really appreciate you all spending your time with me today, and I don't want to stop hanging out with you. So let's hit that playlist that I'm going to put right here, and we can hang out some more. I will see you all in the next video. Bye!